Here, Deepwater writing. Oh, early in the day, well, 11:49 a.m. Statesville, North Carolina. I'll be listening to just came across a couple weeks ago. Is M Rose, SM Rose. I'm that witch. She's a bad motherfucker, man. She can sing. She sound, she got that raw sound like when she went to like Janice, you know. But check it out, ESME Rose, witch, you know. She got a lot of good songs. This is where the first time. Oh no. I haven't done much live over here at all on YouTube. Yeah, plug a few of my books, Diary of a DNOG, Blood in My Blood. They're Amazon, you know. Check them out if you want. Last time I put these videos up, man, doing my shit. My little dance tips I got, I call it the DOG slide, you know, but it came from anyway, you can check it out if you want to. I made the original, you know, the video just doing the steps and shit, and it was taking off. It was doing good, you know, up to a couple hundred views on here. I appreciate it, and so I was still messing with it, and then cause I don't really know how to make TikTok videos really. Anyway, I was messing with it, and then I did the AI edit on it, and it made it look like a tutorial on doing the dance step. Anyway, and that bitch shot up like over 2,000 views in a few hours last night. So anyway, it's, you know, pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. To get the day started here, I just texted my son. He told me he's going to get a Subway after school. What's up, Tyler? Sure. That's my dog at the door. I let him out the house, out in the back car. He goes underneath the trailer. Somehow he got a little path. He comes around and comes in the front door. He's aggravating the shit. Yeah, if y'all want to like and subscribe, I appreciate it, man. It's everybody or most knows YouTube, TikTok shit. YouTube, TikTok author shit is hard to work. James. InDeepwaterWriting.com. Ian Deepwater Writing. Yeah. Diary of a DOG. A lot of stories. Well, you know, there's a lot of stories, crime and stuff with some humor sprinkled throughout. It's I would, fuck. It's too early to start reading. That's why I say I can get the book back out and read some, but it's got like stories. One, I was, when I lost my virginity, kids close your ears, but you know, I'm, I just turned 49 a month or two ago, whatever, but I was 15. I was 15, and there's this old chick, her name was Margie. I don't know her last name, but I never shit. I, but, but me and I had two friends plus my nephew Jesse. He was 10, I was 15, you know. But we just started over, and she started. This chick, she was 20, she was 21, about to be 22, and she started drinking with us. Like I don't even remember how the hell it came to be. But she drink vodka and some cherry Kool-Aid, and you know, yeah, we'd sip on it, drink it, and somehow I think she had already fucked my buddy Derek and my other bud, but I think. I guess, because they make fun of me for being a virgin. I'm 15. In my head, like, fuck, I gotta, you know, get on it, you know. But anyway, I was shy. I was shy. I hadn't even went all the way through puberty yet. You know, I didn't have hair on my dick. I was embarrassed, I guess. And, I don't know, but anyway, one day this bitch is in there. I'm a 15-year-old kid. I'm on the couch. And she got a fucking kid running through the house, like 1 or 2 years old or something. And but we've been drinking a little buzz and stuff, of course. And I sat on the couch, and now I think about it as an adult, you know, I'm thinking how crazy this shit. 22 years, because I remember being 22, and then I'm imagining what about if I'm 22, then a 15-year-old girl. It, it's weird now to think about, but at the time, fuck, you know, guys, I don't care. And so she's upset, like not mad, but just cause I won't go. I won't go back to her bedroom with her, you know, uh, you know, sex, whatever. But I was just nervous. I was just shy and stuff, and I remember this bitch. She had blonde hair, short blonde hair, and she was on her knees with her head in my lap like this, pouting kind of, cause I wouldn't let her. I keep pushing her up of me, and she's doing this thing, and Jesse's there to the side. You know, he's 10 years old, and I think in my head like fuck it, like I'm gonna do it. I told Jesse, I said go back there, get under go back there and get under the bed just to be funny. We're gonna see what kind of story we can do here, whatever. And so he goes back there, and this bitch's husband's at work. It just gets worse and worse down there. Her husband's at work, right? And I never even met her husband. I've been hanging out there a month or so, whatever. And over the summer, and my ninth grade summer vacation from school, and and anyway, Jesse goes back there and gets under the bed, and then, hey, Miss, I'm sorry, I can't read, and are you? Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, by far, I'm not a mafia don or anything close. I just, you know, I did write that biography kind of. It's, you know, it's I don't know how I'd say it. I'm not trying to. I don't portray myself as a. It's fucking. It's shit. Uh, Anyway, let me tell a story. There's shootings and money and drugs and explosions, everything in there, But as far as technically, anything organized or anything big like that, I just know about the other side of the law. We'll say that, all right? And lots of great stories. Anyway, back to the shit. Jesse goes there and gets under the bed. Uh, and anyway, I'm like, all right, bitch. I said, come on. I said, come on. Which at that time, I don't even think I talked like that. I don't know. I was just getting whatever. But anyway, I said, come on. So we go back here. She goes back here in the bedroom. Her kids run through the house still. She gets in the bed, and there's a chair there to the side, and she's already in the bed. She's ready to go. And I'm sitting on a chair, and she's I don't remember. Maybe I was going to back out again. Uh, I don't know, but I think she done her hands like this. I said, "Fuck it, now or never." I was only 15. I said, "Shit, still had." But anyway, I said, "Well, anyway." So I got a big, you know, and I'm barely, I was way too young. Wasn't even. Anyway, so I got it, and so we was going for a few minutes. I was like, well, hey, yeah, I'm losing my virginity, finally happening, and it's still think about it now. I was 15. There was plenty of time. I could have waited, but anyway, here's what it was. So anyway, we're going into it. And all of a sudden, slam! I hear the door slam. I'm like, oh fuck! I thought it was her husband. Kids in there crying and shit, running around. The door slams. I thought it was her husband. I jump up and look, and it wasn't her husband. Thankfully, it was just Jesse's punk ass. He got because the bed was squeaking and shit. I don't know. He got up and ran out the door and slammed the door behind him, right? And he is gone. And so I'm like. Anyway, so they kind of put a damper on things, and me, fuck, anyway, but that's a story, that's the story, and it explains, from there, and then 2 weeks later, hi, Gennaro, and very strong accent, yeah. Well, that's bringing uh, yeah, they, was that well, I'm in North Carolina, but also I was just fixing to say that kind of funny that was my accent was mentioned, cause that happened at her trailer, and then about a week later, or actually 3 weeks later, I just remember a week later, but 3 weeks later, I woke up in the hospital from a coma. I had, me and Jesse had gotten hit by a drunk driver, which apparently probably I was drunk too. He was definitely drunk. Anyway, I don't remember. I just know, and so apparently it was about a week later that we were. Thank you, Janata. Well, I do very well considering I'm a miracle. If you believe it, I don't know. It's kind of a great because now they tell me, I don't remember, I don't know, but they said that I died 5 times, literally, and they kept bringing me back and shit, and was in a coma for 2 weeks, and woke up. I had to learn to read, write, talk, uh, walk, all that shit again. See on TV, yeah, I had to do that shit. I got a bump like a motherfucker on my head. You can't see because I got good, I have good hair, but I got like a bump, a major bump. And if you look, you can see scars inside my head. I'm not looking. I don't know what angles that got, but I got little glass all in my head and stuff from the car wreck. And I got like for real. If it weren't for the scars, and I have some scars there from the windshield, but over time but yeah, and but yeah, I spent the rest of my vacation, summer vacation. I came home. That was a couple of months in the hospital. I had to get Baptist. I had to do like a month and a half, forever how long there. And then they kept telling me I was coming home, and then and I was excited. Then I had to go from there to fucking Hickory Rehabilitation. I didn't even know that. I thought I was getting ready to go home. Doctors at Baptist told me I was getting ready to leave. I was figured that mean, well, yeah, I'm going home, but no, I was going to another hospital. I had to stay for another month or whatever. Getting up every morning at 8 a.m. doing the school, doing all therapy, reading, writing, voice, physical therapy, everything. I was brought back from the dead, literally. And but anyway, and so but I came out. I went back I started 10th grade, and 11th grade, 12th grade, and I graduated high school. Thankfully, I didn't. I went on to do some that reminds me of anyway. Because my mind, I'll be telling 10 different stories at once. I'm trying to stay on point here. Now I just mentioned the car wreck. No, bear with me. Now the way it starts. It the way it starts is like back in 2024, towards the end of it. Anyway, it's embarrassing to say. I kind of, well, yeah, I did. I attempted suicide back in 2024. I did that shit. But I couldn't even do that right because I'm still here. Hard to kill. But anyway, the book starts out describing that scene in 2024. And like the night I took, because I done it the pussy way out there. I just swallowed, I think I swallowed like 86 Xanax, And anyway, but it describes that scene and how that, and then anyway, it talks about I go to sleep. Hold on, man. I hope this shit don't. This is all obvious. It's music in the background. It's, like I said, Esme Rose Shortwit. I'm not sure, but this is a bad bitch. You go, girl. You see, you're a bad bitch. Anyway, it starts. We're describing that scene. Then I go to sleep, and then instead of waking up from the medicine that I took too much of, I wake up in the hospital, but instead of waking up from the medicine, I'm waking up and I'm 15 again, coming out of the coma and shit, and I'm just telling about it there, like, well, I take Xanax, go to sleep, and I wake up and I have tubes all in. Anyway, I wake up from where I woke up from the coma in the hospital instead of the overdose. I tell it from the coma all the way up to 20. Well, as much as I could back up to the point in 2024 where I damn done that shit. And anyway, well, for yeah, there's a lot, but it's my short term memory. Anyway, so I have a volume two. I'm I've been writing on it for months now because I remember more shit more crazy stories and shit. But let me let me I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read the story I'm talking about. All right. Hold on. Okay. Diary of a Down and Out Gangster. DNOG Chronicles. Kelly felt. Hey, I don't know if this shit's too loud, man. I'm not a. Here. Okay. Kelly felt a great weight come off his chest as he tilted the bottle of narcotic medication straight up, emptying the entire contents, swallowing and chewing the dangerous tablets at the same time. He threw the empty bottle across the bedroom. It ricocheted off the wooden floor, bouncing into the wall and then back onto the floor again. He lay back against the bed's headboard with a genuine sigh of relief. He reached down to the table to his left and grabbed what he knew to be his last cigarette. He giggled slightly at the thought of him now not having to worry about cancer at least. He finished the cigarette and put it into the ashtray. The air was consumed with smoke. There were no fans or air blowing. Kelly grabbed his pen and a yellow notebook to say goodbye to his son. His face became drenched with tears. He felt the medication to begin to kick in. He felt sleepy. He then rolled over to his side, thinking only of avoiding the stress of life. He had thought of doing this dark deed for years. Now he was finally going through with it. His eyes slowly opened. He was in the hospital bed with all kinds of tubes stemming from his body. His parents were there in the dull white room beside the bed. He sees one of his other family members as well. That seemed weird because his parents had been dead for years. He also saw some of his other kin whom he hadn't seen for a long while. Each came to his bed with different sympathetic greetings. He fell back asleep soon afterwards. After a few months had passed, Kelly came out of the hospital. His hospital stay consisted of 2 weeks in a coma. They had to put a shunt into his head to keep his brain from swelling any larger. A month and a half went by. The doctors told Kelly they were close to being done and that he was about to leave. Kelly was so happy. It seemed to him as though he had been there for months. It was time for him to get out of there. He was riding with his parents. They had missed the exit to his house. Kelly asked why they passed their cutoff. His parents told him that they were taking him to a different hospital, one that specialized in rehabilitation. Kelly's heart fell to his stomach. He thought he was going home. The doctors had been telling him all that last week that he was about to leave. Another month went by. Kelly hated every minute of it. He was finally going home. He had to quit kickboxing class. That's page 3. Anyway, that's the start of it. So it goes from there. Summer vacation. There's about a week. There's probably about 2 weeks left, I guess, in the left of the summer vacation, and and then just I don't know, just mishaps, a life of a lot of stories, There's, like I said, there's a lot of criminal stories in there with a dash of humor sprinkled throughout, and then, at least I think so. But For instance, here's another example. It's in the book somewhere. But it said he was Kelly was on his way to a club. Just I shouldn't, which anyway, the fucking truck got blown up. Anyway, long story short, all right, I guess I'm gonna get off here. What's it been 25 minutes? All right, man. I'll click back on here again if I get some lights and shit, whatever. Where are you from, Kelly? I'm well, I've been in Statesville, North Carolina most of my life. I was born originally in Atlanta, Georgia. And that's another, like I've been on fucked up, like in this last year, I've turned around, I'm, I quit smoking. I smoked for fucking 30 some years, whatever. Uh, the end of last year, I guess, is I started going to the heart broke. I'm still getting over the heart broke. I'm almost, but and shit. And anyway, but started going to the gym. I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit doing pain pills. I quit drinking fucking Mountain Dew. Goddamn, I don't know. uh, Smoking is definitely the hardest thing. I still got these damn these fucking shit. Lost the lozenges. I got a fucking patch on here. It's cigarettes. I'd read somewhere a long time, which I mean everybody knows that cigarettes are like trying to quit heroin, which I've never done that. I don't know, but I know they're pretty damn hard. I know. Yeah, cigarettes. That's the fucking hardest thing. Like I said, I'm over a month non-smoke. I done lost count. I don't know, but no, but yes, yeah. What was I asking about? Where I was from? That yeah, originally from Georgia, or actually Marietta, Georgia, or suburb or whatever outside Atlanta. But and starting off, life was fucked up for me. I started out, and I was adopted out at I don't know, 3 months, 6 months old. I don't know. And my Kathy, my blood mother, she was had trouble with drugs and shit like that, and police and all that. And so you know, um, so I never seen. Well, I got the anyway, but I started off fucked up, and then all this shit, the the car wreck that majorly. I'm epileptic now. That's so that ain't really too bad. I have, I go got maybe a couple of issues, but I guess the main thing is epileptic. I had a seizure the other day here by myself. It's such when you have a seizure when you wake up and nobody's here, you don't know what the fuck happened. But anyway, alright, if y'all like it, man, hit that channel, like and subscribe. It's just hard as a motherfucker to get some but alright, check out the link, the books, Blood of My Blood and Diary of a Down and Out Gangster. Alright, y'all, shit. Uh, alright, I'm gonna end this. I'm not a professional. I don't. Oh man, I don't even know how. Okay, alright, y'all be good. Shit. Alright, see y'all next time.